What is going on, my dudes? Tystra here, back again with another Genshin Impact video. And if you guys like the content, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and as always, make sure to comment down below on what you liked about this video. Now today, I know I'm beating a dead horse with this delay stuff, but let's go ahead and talk about some stuff like what you can do during this massive delay. And I know that people are like, but Tystra, it's so blatantly obvious what we need to do. At the same time, people might not want to do any of that, and this is actually the perfect time to do it. We've got, in my opinion, and based off of what I see, we have about a month until 2.7 releases. So that's an extra month of getting your content done. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. We are on my account, and the first thing that I really want to talk about is leveling up your characters. Now, people might be like, I already got my main team, but there are other characters out there that you could level up. As you can see, I've leveled up a majority of my characters, at least to the 80s, which was my goal. But there are some characters that people are sleeping on, one of them being Sucrose. And a lot of people don't get her because, you know, they already have a nuker. But she is a fantastic nuker. Yunjin, fantastic when it comes to being that support for your team. Like, she's great. Even people who kind of sleep on Aloy, but Aloy's not too bad. She's a great battery for your freeze comp teams. She does pretty well. So I would definitely say that a lot of people need to focus on leveling up the rest of their characters. And surprisingly, there are people who have slept on Xingqiu, who is like one of the two best 4-star units in the game. And there are also people that have slept on my boy Bennett here. And Bennett is like the prime example of a great 4-star. So I definitely think that you guys should be taking advantage of this time to level up and ascend your characters, because you're not going to get another chance where there's a massive delay and you don't have to worry about using your primos. Now, this also goes into, if you've already leveled up your characters, the next thing I would say is leveling up your weapons. Now, as you can see, that is what I'm doing. I have actually leveled up a bunch of weapons to level 90 comparatively to what I used to have. And I'm still working on, you know, said level ups. These weapons need to be leveled up in general, and I'm doing my best. I'm going to be working on any of the R5 weapons just so that way I can get them done. But either way, you should be working on your weapons as well. And the reason being is just because of the fact that your weapons are what help you grow faster and stronger. Like, you literally have to have these weapons attached to these characters to be able to do something. You know, you can't just walk around with a 1-star weapon. You know, some of these characters do have 1-star weapons, but these will be replaced with other weapons up here. But at the same time, you need to make sure to be getting this currency, which I highly recommend going to your blacksmith and getting your 20, or is it 20? No, it's 30 a day. You get 30 of the big enhancement core thingies a day. I'm actually right now getting the last of mine right here. I still need 4 more to be made, but that'll be my 30. But again, level up your weapons. You need to do that. Third thing, obviously, if you've already leveled up your characters and you've leveled up your weapons, artifact grind. You need artifacts for your characters, and you need to make sure that your characters, you know, have these, because again, to do the most damage in this game, you need to do artifacts. And I yawn because artifacts are boring. It's very boring, it's very tedious, and it is a chore. But these artifacts will help you in the end game, and you need to make sure that you get them done. If you ever need tips and tricks on what these characters need for certain artifacts, I do have build guides on certain characters on the channel here. And I also basically talk about builds in Genshin Impact, you know, Discord, where my Discord is. So there's a link to my Discord down below if you guys want to check that out, and we'll talk about more builds when it comes to that. Now, once you've done all that, what about exploration stuff? You know, if you're behind on your exploration, this is the perfect time to actually get your oculies and get the crimson agates, the electra oculies. You know, sorry, very tired today. Anything that could actually, you know, help level up the little statue of the 7s, and, you know, getting your sprint up, especially for newer players. This is a fantastic time to do it. You have plenty of time to get all of it done. It's gonna take a little bit, but you'll at least make a decent chunk out of most of your areas. As you can see, I have like extras of this stuff, but I've already done all my areas. Everything's all done. Outside of that, your next thing would be to clear out your quests. And I'm not just talking about your main and side quests here. When you go into your story quests, you'll also have a set of story quests for each 5-star character. Do those and do these. I highly recommend doing the hangout events because it's free stuff. It's really just free stuff. You might as well do it. Plus, some of these stories are really, really fun. Like, I actually enjoyed Bennett's story. You know, hanging out with Bennett. I enjoyed Beto's and Ningguang's and even Yunjin's. Like, those 4 were some of the best ones that I've seen. But get these done. As I said, it's free stuff. It's free materials. It works fantastic for you, so there should be no reason for you to do these. Really, the only other things outside of that is for your exploration, you could go and find all your chests. Now, the reason why you want to find all your chests is right now, we have a month delay in 2.7 at the very least. That means that if you 100% all your areas, you are going to have a decent chunk of primos. So you need to get those treasure chests. You need 100% those areas so that you can get all those fresh primos. There are guides out there. Good. Again, another boring thing. But there are guides out there to 100%ing these areas. So take the time to get it done. These chests will actually help you when it comes to being able to summon for shit. Last thing is 100%, or did I already talk about 100% of those areas? I did. And yeah, that's really it actually. That's really everything. I thought I had one more thing, but I'm looking at my notes here and I don't. But you know, there's so much stuff that you could do in this time frame to get the stuff done. You could even do achievement hunting, which, you know, I'm at 551. I think there's a little over 630, so I'm missing 80 achievements. I could technically in this time do this while I'm also doing other stuff, but I digress, guys. There's so much for you to do in the time that we still have left until Genshin 2.7 that it makes no sense for you not to be taking advantage of this time. Now, granted, yes, it's boring. Most of this stuff is very boring, especially when we're waiting for new content. But if you're doing the quests, you might as well do all the other stuff as well. And again, it's free stuff for your time. And somebody like me who's done everything in Genshin, I would love to go through all these again just to get the free stuff. So, yeah, guys, that's all I really got for today's video. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, subscribe down below. I would love to hear you guys' opinion on this. What are some things that you're going to be doing? Are you going to be doing anything that I listed here, or are you going to be mint collecting? You know, but anyways, guys, just like I said, there's so much shit to do right now to catch up. Not really to do new, but to catch up on. So go ahead and do that. You know, it's going to be a rough ride to version 2.7, but I'll be there with you guys. I'm doing my own stuff as well. So make sure to be safe out there, guys. Love you all to death. And as always, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Be safe.